Okay. Uh, Welcome back, guys. Hello there, Clark, and anyone who might be lurking about. As you can hear, the doggo is very excited in the backyard right now, chasing squirrels, no doubt. Actually, no, he's probably he's probably just barking at our neighbors next door. But yeah, welcome back. Sorry for the late start for FE9 today. I got a little caught up playing some more Pocky and Rocky and I lost track of time. But yeah, we are back to, I think it was chapter 12 if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna see what is in store for us here. I believe last time we had actually did all of the info talks. The highest priority talk was with a young Soth, who is actually a stowaway, and he is hoping to find someone in Benyon. If I had to guess, it's probably Micaiah, but we will have to see. We'll take a very quick look at our kits here to see if maybe we can see if people are kitted out. Konnichiwa, Actress-san. O genki desu ka? Long time no see, yes. Long time no see, Abby. How's it going? How is it going? We just started not too long ago. I was just saying how I lost track of time just now, so sorry for the late start. But here we are. How are you doing, Abby? Did you grab a bite to eat yourself? And yeah. I'd say I'm fine, but I have something that I need to take off my chest for you. Take off my chest for you. Okay, what is it? What is it? About watching your VODs of Thracia and FE4, do you consider you played these games blind? I mean, like certain story points, I'd say I wasn't blind for. For example, you know, the whole okay, spoiler, just in case anyone who is watching the VOD hasn't played FE4 or 5. Obviously, I knew about the whole Sigurd thing. I wasn't actually quite sure how Seliph came into play, or how his role in the game. But I think as I played through the game, it sort of became more and more clear that there was probably a second gen of units. I noticed that Yoshi kept giving so many hints. I think that's normal. That's very normal. He does this for like everyone he watches for FE4, I'd say. So I don't think I don't think he's trying to spoil anything for me. He's mostly just trying to guide you on the right path, if that makes any sense. But I haven't watched anyone play the game before, so in that sense, it's blind. I don't know if that answers your question or not. But yeah. Okay, let's put away one of these lances. I wanna make sure that everyone has at least like one slot open, so that they can. Okay, this axe is like almost broken. Sell this axe. And let's try forging a axe for Titania here. When you say you recommend people play it blind, would you recommend not even seeing any hints for paralogs or recruitments? So in terms of FE4, my understanding is that if you actually bought the game, if you bought the game like the Japanese copy of the game, it came with a manual that has a lot of these hints that Yoshi is giving me as I play through FE4. So I guess what he's trying to do is make it so that you're basically playing as if you're playing the Japanese copy of the game, and you had the user manual that had all these hints in it. I guess it's not absolutely blind, right? Like absolutely blind would be like just playing on your own and not reading anything at all. That would be completely blind. But I still think this is blind too. Blind in the sense that I've never seen anyone play it, and I have not played it myself. As far as I read of the manual, there was no none of these secret Easter eggs. I think it came from the art book. I see. Okay, let's okay, do you guys think it's actually worth it to craft one of these? Okay, maybe I won't do this just yet. I think I just want to buy a regular axe for Titania. Maybe my perception of what playing it blind is different then. That's okay. That's okay. I still considered my playthrough blind. Again, for the reason that I had not played it before, and I had not seen anyone play it before. Maybe your definition of it is a bit more strict, but that's okay too. That's okay too. Knife, sword, Soth knife. Okay. It's interesting that we can actually already use Soth here. So we'll buy him a vulnerary, so he doesn't just straight up die. And I do remember that Soth has a very interesting ability here. Not you. Soth has a very interesting ability called Blossom. Grants unit fewer experience points, but enhances growth over time. Enhances growth over time. This is good and bad, I'd say. It means he levels up slower, but the level ups are better, is what I get from this. Too bad there's no way for you to like take these off and then equip it right as you're about to level up. I think that would be ideal. That would be ideal. But anyways, how far along are you in the VOD? In the VODs, Abby? I think I heard you say that you just got past the Verdane chapter, so that's like chapter 1, 2, maybe? It's like personal skills from FE3 houses. Yes, I agree. Let's sell this as well. And let's pick up the axe for Boyd. He can't use bows, right? I don't remember Boyd being able to use bows. What is it? Okay, here we go. Oh. You know the ones. Do I? Do I? Okay. I think everyone's in a pretty good spot here. The 3 idiots from Lachesis. Yeah. You know, I've seen other people play differently that chapter. They actually bring along Lachesis to help fight. And so they bring the idiot trios with them. But I'm not sure how far you're into the VOD, so I'll let you see what I did. Okay, I think I'm good here. I'm good here. Let's make a save, and we'll jump into chapter 12 here. That might be fast-paced gameplay or more advanced. Because they want to save turns for rankings. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. But the item that you get from saving them is so good. You don't want any of them to die. Which is why I played the way I did. Okay, I think that's everything, right? Actually, let's take a look at this really quick. How much bonus experience? 1200. 1300. Tanya. It's not. It's actually okay. Does this skill work if I level out like this? Enhances growth over time. Let's see. Let's try it. I'm willing to use like 100 experience here just to see if his level ups are. If he gets like good level up stats here. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if that was actually like with higher growths everywhere, but I'm assuming it is. Have you seen the cutscenes that you get after you beat the game 10 times? I googled those cutscenes, Abby. I don't think I have the patience to beat FE4 10 times. So I looked them up. They're like they kind of add a bit more story to the game, I guess. Show you. I remember one scene they. Okay, I better preface by saying spoilers, but there is one scene where you see Lewin fighting Manfroy, and you actually see him dying to Manfroy. In addition, you also see Forseti reviving Lewin after he was killed by Manfroy. So, yeah. I did see these cutscenes. I just discovered it recently after my friend streamer showed me. Ah, I see. Yoshi, I think it was Yoshi who told me about these cutscenes. I was also curious too, because I some of the cutscenes they didn't quite fit into the story, so I had asked Yoshi for some clarification. And I think he did mention that beating the game several times gets you these secret cutscenes, which is awesome. The fact that I especially like that Kago is able to like hide these in the intro of the game. Like obviously, if you're playing the game for the first time, you'd have no idea what these cutscenes are. You kind of have to go back, and then you have to like figure out. Oh yes, this is where Arvis takes his army to march to Valhalla or whatever. Okay, anyways, enough rambling. Let's jump into chapter 12 here. Nazir, what is this? Nothing. Nothing can do anything about an Indian raid. We're being followed by pirates. Really? I don't see any ships. Not by sea, by air. Look up. Are those birds? If they are, they must be huge. Those are Lagoos, Ike. Ravens from Kilvis. Their black wings are an ill omen for all who see them. Titania, Soren, you noticed them coming as well? Yes, Soren and I saw them when we were discussing our plans from the aft decks. I heard stories, but they're really flying. Wow. We're still out of their range, but airborne foes can be especially troublesome. I prefer to avoid them altogether. Let's see if we can outrun them. From what I've been told, the flying corsairs of Kilvis and Phoenix are far more cruel than any beastly goose. Winged pirates. How am I supposed to fight against that? What? What was that? Ugh. It felt like we hit something. Blast. We've run aground. We must be caught on a reef or something. Move it, lads. Get the ship free. Ike, the crows are coming. Pull everyone together. Looks like we're in for a fight. Really? What kind of captain are you? How did you get stuck like that? Predictable humans. Sailed right into our trap without fail. Let's finish this quickly. It won't be long before Phoenix or Goldoa takes an interest in what's happening here. Soren, do you have a plan? I've done research in the past. All members of the bird tribes are vulnerable to wind magic. I think it's safe to assume they are also susceptible to arrows as any other flyers. Wind magic and bows. Alright, everyone, gather your weapons and prepare to meet the enemy on the deck. I want a small group to remain below deck to protect Princess Elincia and the crew. We've never faced an enemy like this. I want everyone to stay together. Let's go. Okay. So, are we stuck here? Stuck as in, like, are we stuck on the ship? Okay, let's zoom out to see what we've got to deal with here. He has Miracle. Interesting. Corrosion. In certain instances, causes enemies' weapon durability to drop. Does he have to hit you for this to apply? It has to, right? Okay, that's fine. Rolf, your time to shine? Probably. I don't have too many archers, so he's probably gonna have to put in some work here. Okay, let's also take a look at the condition here. Where's my Z button? Rout the enemy. Ike dies. Okay. Interesting. Hey there, Scott. Hello, hello. Welcome. It is going. I just started FE9 up, so you haven't missed too much yet. We've got some friends here. Some flying friends here to deal with. I'm just taking a look around to see what we're up against. I don't know if they have Kanto. I'm assuming they do. Oh, what the? A gold coin used for currency. It can be exchanged for exactly 1 gold. What? What? Why is he carrying 1 gold? Ooh, arm scroll. An item that increases the weapon level of the currently equipped weapon. Right, I haven't actually tested out the arm scroll yet. But, ooh, this guy's a blue gem demi band. Band that when equipped allows its wearer to maintain animal form at all times. All abilities are slightly lowered while using the band. Okay, got it. Got it. I think you have anything, right? The goose stone. Ooh, I can probably... I get that when I kill you. Okay, good. Get 50k of these and Volk will tell you the secrets. All right. Volk is keeping something from us. Some information that was meant for Grail's ears. But how are you doing today, Scott? Have you had lunch yet? I remember you're usually eating during my streams. Even last night. Wait, were you eating? I forget. I forget. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Scott. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Using Chinese food. Yeah. That's right. I'm watching my phone today and playing 3 Hopes, so I'll mostly be listening. Okay, no problem. No problem. I'll try to narrate everything I do then, or as much as I can. Okay, so. Let's actually unselect everyone for now. We have to bring in Ike, which is kind of obvious. Wind magic is good against them. Marcia should be useful, pretty useful here. Rolf, and I kind of want to bring Soth to maybe train him up and like steal stuff if possible. And I'm drawing some summer FE girls. Ooh, which girls are you drawing, Abby? If you don't mind me asking. Doing fine already, 8, so no worries. Okay. So we can bring 10 people this chapter. 10 people. I think Mordecai will be great because he probably takes like no damage from them. Little to no damage. I'll bring in Mist as a healer. I want to bring in all the Lagoos just in case maybe one of them has a talk. Titania to bail us out, I guess, if anything bad happens. Reese for more healing, and one more here. Maybe Soth. I think that's a good lot. Cynthia and Severa. Ooh, very nice. I'm working on getting S rank and some supports on FE. Oh, you're playing Warriors. Okay, my bad. I thought you were playing. Oh, never mind. I think I read that wrong. I think I read it as you playing 3 houses, but you're actually playing 3 Hopes. Let's see. Okay, I think this is good. Let me reposition people here. Okay, I'm not sure how strong Marcia is, whether she can actually take on these guys or not, but we will see. Okay, I think this is a good crew here. Good crew. Oops. Okay, let's make another save and then we'll jump into it here. Okay. So it seems like actually let's check units here. Oh, wait. Is there maybe like a talk between 2 characters who are not on the same map? Like who I did sorry, let me rephrase that. Is there anyone who I needed to bring? And maybe they have a talk with someone I deployed or someone who I didn't deploy. For example, I don't know. I'm just afraid of missing any conversations here. So for example, I didn't bring Kieran and I didn't bring Oscar. Is the game gonna be mean to you and do that to you? Who knows? Maybe they have a talk, and then if I didn't bring them, they miss out on that talk here, right? I guess I can't do anything about it unless I like deploy every combination of units. I'm not gonna be able to figure it out, right? So I think it's safe to assume that the game is not that mean. If you want to know by yourself, you would reset and bring other characters. I would, but I can't. But I don't think there is. Okay. That is good to know. Good to know. Okay, there has to be reinforcements on this map, right? This looks a little too empty. Too suspiciously empty. Okay, you have 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, let me zoom around here. Okay. So assuming they have Kanto, if I move to this side of the ship, it eats up more of their movement, which means that they can't Kanto as much. Right? So if I move Reese there... Actually, let's see how good Marcia is against these guys. Not that great. Actually, pretty bad. Pretty bad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should check where everyone's movement is, shouldn't I? Okay, so it is safe to put Soren up against the ship here. Right? If I move you here, you should be safe. Right, good. Here, I kind of want to do the same thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How come this square is not selected here? Is it because... Oh, interesting. So the ship is actually, like, I guess this part of the ship is blocked. So even if he stands here, he can't actually attack that spot. Although he can actually walk to it. Or fly to it, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. Interesting. What the heck is happening here? Hello there, Izen. Hello, hello. Long time no see. How is it going? We're playing some FE9 here, if it wasn't already obvious. But yeah, welcome. How are you doing? You've played Path of Radiance before, right? I trust you've played Path of Radiance. I am doing great as well. I am doing great. Just trying to figure out why the tiles for this Raven looks a little odd. It's a little odd. Like he can walk here, but why is he not able to attack here? Interesting. let's put you here. Let's actually have Leith fight this Raven here. I've quickly played it at a friend's house, but I never really played it actually. Let's see. Well, it's been a really fun game so far, so I do recommend it if you ever decide to get back into it or you're thinking about it. I recommend it. Okay, I think that's all I can do right now. Oh, thank you for the raid, Creaky. Hello, hello, welcome. How was the rest of your Paper Mario stream? Hello there, Wayne. Hello, hello, welcome. Being told at gunpoint to say hi. I am sorry to hear that, Yosh. But welcome guys. I was lurking in your Paper Mario stream a little earlier, and I see a lot of similarities between that game and the Thousand Year Door. I remember, I think there was like a female Goomba in Thousand Year Door who kind of does the same thing, where you can identify, or quote-unquote identify the enemy, get a little bit of info about the characters and whatnot, which is pretty cool. He'll get used to it. Don't both of them have Paper Mario in their name? Of course they'll be similar. Well, they could add like new mechanics. They could also make like a different character have that ability. Can't believe you're spoiling Thousand Year Door for him. Oh, were you planning on playing all of them? Or playing that afterwards? If so, I will keep my mouth shut from here on out. You heard nothing from me. You heard nothing. Yeah, I hope your Paper Mario stream went well. Maybe not all of them, but the current one is so fun I definitely want to play more of them later. Great. Great. I've actually never played the one that you're playing. I think that's the very first Paper Mario. But I have played Thousand Year Door. Yes, no more spoilers. No more spoilers. Although if you ask me, I probably don't remember much about it. Yeah, actually, Paper Mario was also developed ? By IS, which is surprising. You wouldn't think that they they would touch anything else other than Fire Emblem. Is Paper Mario a one-hit wonder? People sad. People sad. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. 3-hit wonder. What's the game after Thousand Year Door? Is it the Origami King? I think that's the third one. I've thought about playing it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Super Paper Mario. What about the Origami King? Isn't the Origami King also a Paper Mario game? Then Sticker Star, then Color Splash, then Origami King. Ah, I see. Okay, anyways, let's enter it and see what happens here. The third game and onward, change the gameplay. Okay, you do have Kanto, don't you? And he actually hurts. Ooh, he doubles. I actually can't tell if he has Kanto or not, because I'm basically baiting him at max range. It's actually so cute that that Leith still has her scarf when she's transformed. It's kind of cute. Okay. Let's see here. Excuse me? I thought I was supposed to have, like, effective damage against you. That doesn't look like effective damage. Hello? I do have effective damage. I guess Rolf is just super weak. Is it bad? Is it not like 2 times damage? I actually don't know the mechanics, so I don't know. This one and 7 have 2 times damage. Okay, well this doesn't look like 2 times damage to me. Unless you're telling me it's gonna be 12 when I hit him. $95. Let's actually do this. This is 10 damage. 10 damage. Is it gonna be double? Okay, it isn't. So somewhere in the calculation they already doubled either the attack or the damage. Interesting. It's also Rolf we're talking about. Doubles weapon might. Okay. 16. 16 plus 5. Okay, let's actually do the math here. So you said double the might, right? So 16 plus 5, that's 21. 21. Oh yeah. Okay. Still, that was kind of disappointing. That was kind of disappointing. Why are these guys so strong? 4 damage if I hit. Let's risk it. Come on, Marcia. Marcia? Yes, let's go. He's not super weak. He's in need of more Shinon training. It's different. That's the Rolf journey. Disappointment into, well, in reality, more disappointment. He's still fun to use. Yeah, let's not talk bad about our boy Rolf here. He's still just a kid. Still just a kid. Okay, I picked up the, okay, I did get the arm scroll. Let's see how this does. Jeez. These guys are so strong. What the hell? Even Titania can't do much. Holy cow. Soth? You ting him. you ting him. I feel like I need to take out this guy or I'm gonna be in trouble. So who'll be our next pirates in Fae? I'm pretty bad at guessing, so I'll leave it to you guys for speculating. Or maybe I'll turn it back to you, Aizen, and ask you who you think or who you want to be in the pirate banner. I actually want a different theme this year. I'm kind of done with pirates. It'd be nice if they can go back to the Yukata banners. I think Ebby was talking about that earlier in the Fae stream. Or he had mentioned it. What, cowboys? No, I don't want cowboys. Doesn't fit with anything in Fae. Nyla, Raisin, Leanne, maybe. But Nyla already has an alt. I don't want another Leanne or a Nyla alt. But that's just me. That's just me. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay, I think we definitely need to smack him with a iron axe here. Ooh, nice dodge. The Hoshiden Festival like Makaya, Lincia, Ryoma, and Xander were great. Also, I'll be dipping now. Food calls. Have a good stream. Best of luck. Thank you, Creaky. And thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. Okay, who can reach me here? You can reach me. This is not great. Hit you for 8, and then can Soren hit you? This hits you for 8 as well, right? 8, 8, and 8. It's not enough. Unless I Elwyn. Elwyn nets me 12 damage. Okay, let's do this first. I feel like I need to do this first. Okay, Adept. Nice! Holy cow. Soren MVP. If he doesn't get MVP, I'm gonna be doubtful of how the game actually determines MVP. Okay, why are you still... Oh, okay. So let's put Mordecai here so that he is out of range. And I want to heal him actually. I want to heal him. I don't have enough people to body block here, I don't think. Actually, I do. I do have enough. Okay, this might be kind of sketchy, but I think it works. Have you wait here. Have you heal Mordecai. And then have Ike... Nope, don't rescue. Have Ike equip this, which he already has, and then have Soth over here. Okay. So, now... You can probably gank on Leith, but I feel like they're probably gonna attack Ike here instead. Also, I didn't realize it, but my Ike's already level 17. I should probably promote him. Maybe? I don't know if the level cap is 20 like in the other games. Ike strong in this game? No, he's not that strong. He's only a ranger, and he's a bit of an inexperienced leader right now. So I feel like he'll get stronger with time. Is there any Fae game where a lord is broken? Maybe like Ryoma and Fates. I like to think that my Leaf was pretty OP when I was playing Thracia, but I think a lot of people don't train up the lords in some of the older games. Oh yeah. Sigurd is definitely super OP. That's right. Totally forgot about Sigurd. Totally forgot about Sigurd. Yeah, Sigurd for sure. He can kind of solo an entire army by himself if he had Tyrfing. Oh, they are going for Leith. Okay, at least they don't hurt. My Leaf seems strong right now. This is... Wait, okay. Maybe they don't have Kanto? I get the feeling that they don't have Kanto. Because that first Raven definitely didn't move his full movement there. Which I think is fine. If these guys had Kanto, these guys would be... Oh, let's go. Yo, that was the first time I've seen his critical. Uh-oh. Caught up at last. I'll do this on my own. I will not let them escape. Huh? What are those things? Giant birds? Disgusting. Could they be... Are they... bird half-breeds? Hello, Jill? Magic item when equipped halves the damage done by Lagu's attacks. Okay. Oh, let's check if anyone can talk to her. No one can talk to her. Interesting. What? Why is she here on her own? What are you doing here, Jill? What are you doing here? I hope Self will have Justice in Fae for his legendary alt. Check their skill to see if they... Check their skills to see if they have. I thought wait, actually I don't have a... See, the thing is, I don't think Kanto is a skill, right? I think as long as you're on a horse, you have Kanto. I don't know if it's the same for like flying flying Bayorks, or not Bayorks, Lagoos, like these ravens. I guess I really can't tell until I actually recruit a raven character. Or maybe if Jill will join us this chapter, then maybe we can experiment. Maybe it isn't displayed on this game. Almost sure Kanto is displayed on some other games. Okay, well, Tatani has Kanto, right? I don't think there's anything here that indicates that she has Kanto. Nothing here. You can't even scroll over the build and the type here. Yeah, there isn't? Okay. Yeah, like I said, I think we'll have to find out later when we recruit one of these guys. Kanto would be incredibly annoying for this chapter, right? They just hit you and they move like here, and you wouldn't be able to hit them. Okay, was there anything I can steal from these guys? I remember, oh, this guy's a stone, this guy's a coin. Okay, can you please transform, Mr. Mordecai? Actually, check your range too. If I have someone stand here, they basically block. Actually, I think I need to take out like all three of these guys, otherwise they'll be able to sneak around my units and attack my squishies here. 7 damage. Can you do 7 damage, Soth? No, you do -3. That doesn't help me. Okay, we need to kill all 3 of these guys. Or at the very least, I think we need to kill this guy for sure. And we also need to kill maybe this guy. That way I can hide my units back here. Right? So, how do we do this? I can easily take this guy out. Let's check how fast these guys are. 13 speed. Okay, at least he doesn't double Soren. He doesn't double Soren. Doesn't double Ike. Doesn't double Leaf. Actually doesn't double Soth either. Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll just do my best to take out like 2 of these guys. Soren can easily take out one of them. I feel like I actually need Soren to help me do a lot of damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, these 2 are almost dead, so it's really this one that is the problem for me. If Mordecai can transform, that would be very much appreciated, but let's do this first. Shouldn't have depth there, would have been really nice. Soren would have been very much appreciated. See who does the most damage to this guy. This does 15, not enough. Okay, let's have Lee take out this one. Do 16 to you. Die, birdie. Die. Didn't you know cats eat birds for breakfast? Also, she didn't have Kanto. I guess in this game they're not considered calves, right? In Fae they're considered cows, but not in this game, it seems. Okay, I definitely need the Regal here, because otherwise I don't do enough damage. Also, he did the little twirl earlier. The twirl that he does in Smash. Yeah, in Fae they just wanted to have different movements, so their gameplay aren't so similar at all this time. It would be funny. Okay, we can actually trap this guy here. Yeah, we can trap him. Unless he can fly over us, which he can't. Okay, that actually works out really nice for me. To think a bird can get trapped by 3 units like this is kind of funny. Okay. What I can do here now is I can probably javelin you for some experience. Great, good job, Marshall. Good job, good job. And I believe Rolf can't get close enough here. This is how I train my weaker units, spoon feeding, yeah. I mean, I can still spoon feed here because he's probably going to attack Mordecai here. Let's get Mist to heal up Titania for some experience. This isn't right, by the way. Being able to trap the Raven here like this makes no sense. But at the same time, if their movement is not obstructed, then it becomes incredibly hard to to do this chapter, right? They can literally just fly past you and attacks they missed here and she dies. That would be very disappointing. Okay, what the heck is Jill doing here? There's no indication of talks. Right. So what is going on? Took a hell of a nap. Good morning, Nilla. Well, I'm glad you were able to wake up in time for some Path of Radiance. I had a pretty big lunch myself, but I opted not to take a nap. That breakfast tired got me. Slept a couple hours. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're rested. We're not too far into chapter 12 here. Seems like, if anything, I think we're almost finished it. Unless Jill decides to bring an army to fight us here. So let's see what happens. But yeah, welcome. Oh, more people, more birds, more birds. Use Soth whenever possible. Yeah, I plan to, just because his skill says that he doesn't gain much experience, but his growths are very good. Also, I think I forgot to steal the coin. Damn it! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Okay, we need to get out of here. Oh, why can I mean, I guess I can't seem to attack him here because I'm attacking through the rope ladder. Interesting. 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 I think it's considered a wall. Yeah, I can kind of see that now. Is she gonna attack us? The ship deck and the ocean are 2 tiles apart, not 1. Are they? Oh. Wait. Sorry. The ship deck and the ocean are 2 tiles apart, not 1, functionally speaking. I'm not sure I understand, but like I was trying to javelin this Lagoose here. Elevation counts as +1 tile range. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, well anyways, let's see if we can't take him out here. 3D chess, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Come on, Marsha, you can do it. No. No. That's fine. I still got some experience out of that, so it's fine. I'm curious if Soth can damage you. I don't think you can. 11 defense. 11 defense. He only has 8 attack. Okay, let's back off here. I'm not sure what Jill is up to, but we don't want to... I don't want to stay in range of her. That's a no. Can rescue. The Sorny levels, I think Leaf could use the level. Oh no, let's do Rolf. Let's do Rolf here. Definitely want birds unshift next turn, I think. So you... That's actually... I think I want to put maybe Titania in range. No, I think Titania might actually kill her. Let's move these guys out of the way for sure. We'll stop drawing because I can't concentrate and it's Saturday. I'm gonna play some Sacred Stones now. Enjoy, Abby. Enjoy, enjoy. Not sure if I should leave anyone in range. Let's equip, let's equip... I'm gonna put Titania in range. So that even if she attacks her, I don't think she dies. And then if maybe there is some sort of conversation to be had, I can do that next turn. We'll be listening you stream while playing. I don't think I'll leave so soon. Oh, I had a feeling you were gonna do that. But I can still wish you a good time playing Sacred Stones, can't I? Okay, let's end turn and see what happens here. Okay, what? She could have attacked Titania there, right? But she didn't. This is super sketchy. Yeah, I know she's green, but in the last chapter, she really wanted to fight us. She really wanted to fight us. Let's have Ike here. I kind of have to hide everyone like in this corner. Oh shoot. Okay, let's block off oh shoot. If she's gonna attack us, I think I'm in trouble. Last chapter she was also red. She was indeed. Hello there, Yoshi. Hello, hello, welcome. How fares the voyage? We're being attacked by pirates right now. Or not pirates. I mean, actually, they are pirates. They're the bird kind of pirates, but they are attacking us here. Birdemic. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can do except end turn. I'm hoping that she just talks to Ike here or something. But yeah, I think we'll end turn and see what happens here. You seem confused about the pirates' identities. Well, these guys are the pirates, right? The ravens. They are pirates, right? Because at the beginning of the chapter, there was some talk about pirates, but not your typical pirates. These are the flying type of pirates. But how are you doing today, Yoshi? I hope everything is well with you. And we're gonna see what happens here. Is Joe gonna murder someone? Ooh, now this guy's moving. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You, why are you lollygagging about? Who are... I am Jill Fizzart, Woven Rider of Dane, attached to Commander Har's battalion. I offer a truce. I cannot sit by and allow a human vessel to be attacked by subhuman degenerates. I will fight with you. We will accept no help from Dane. This is no place for foolish pride. At this rate, the subhumans will devour you. I will not accept aid from anyone who thinks Lagoos are subhuman. What are you babbling about? I'm on your side. We'll talk after I chase off these crows. Bleed the half-breed. Hold it. What in the world is going on? Okay, so she does join us, albeit I think temporarily. Well, you called them pirates, not pirates, so it sounds confusing. Yeah, I'm used to the land, the you know, your typical brigand type of pirates, but not the flying type, so I was a little confused. Congratulations, you gained a racist today. Yeah, I did. I did. Sea pirates, my bad. Sea pirates. Jill, my favorite character in this game. Okay, this guy has a seraph robe. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's see how good she is. Oh god, her hit is like terrible. And she gets doubled. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Jill, my favorite character in this game. You know what? There is a Japanese Fae player who is a huge fan of Path of Radiance. Some of you guys might know him. He goes by Sen, which is Japanese for 1,000. And I think he basically plus 10s every Path of Radiance unit that comes out. Jill included. I think he's definitely a huge fan of Micaiah though. He runs Micaiah's on his 8th rate offense. He runs Altina, and he also runs like Black Knight, all those the usual units. Hello, Ebby and Scott. I hope you are both well. I believe Scott is currently playing Fire Emblem Warriors, but he is lurking about. And I think Ebby is here, but he is playing Sacred Stones. Everyone's playing some sort of Fire Emblem game today. Everyone is playing some sort of Fire Emblem game, which is great. Okay, let's deal with this the best we can. Does working on art count as playing a Fire Emblem game? If the art is Fire Emblem, then let's just say yes. Let's say yes. Okay, this is kind of sketchy because everyone's kind of in range of something here. That is kind of funny though, how the way you said it, Yoshi. We recruited a racist. Secret book, a magic item that increases the user's skill. Oh, you you flatter me, Yoshi. I'm no expert. If anything, now that you say that, I'm gonna die, and then someone's gonna now have to reset. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. I don't know if this is all there is to it this chapter. I think after we beat Seeker here, we're basically done. Okay, let's see how this goes. Also, I did see the VOD yesterday from Taylor's VOD from yesterday, Yoshi. I saw that he was able to clear chapter 20. Was it 20? Yeah, chapter 20, right? So good stuff. Good stuff. I won't say any more other than that because Scott is here, and I don't want to spoil anything for Scott. It's actually amazing, or not amazing. I mean, it is amazing, but like the fact that Scott and Taylor are fairly close together is cool. Very cool because I get to see how Taylor plays it, and I also get to see how Scott plays it. Okay. Can we take you out? I'm surprised Jill actually hit there, because I think her hit rate wasn't that great, if I remember correctly. It wasn't that great. Hits you for 10. Hits you for 8. I want the experience to go to Rolf here, so let's try to bring you down a bit, and then we'll feed you the kill. Yeah, it was a very impressive VOD. It was indeed. It was. Okay. Okay. You have to stay there. Rolf can come in. He doesn't get it with the iron bow, but he does get it with his personal preference bow. Assuming I don't miss like a 90% here. Nice. You know, I kind of missed the whole 1 RN from Thracia. Even though it seemed unfair, at least you're seeing the actual rate rather than a fake rate here, right? I call it fake, but I think you guys know what I mean. It is always unique when playthroughs line up like that. One of my favorite memories is there was a weekend Friday through Monday where 4 different streamers did chapter 3 of FE4. It was quite a time seeing them all back to back. I find it a little more impressive that you were able to watch all 4 of them. Actually, did you watch them live, or did you catch the VOD for each of these streamers? I think you told me this story before, Yoshi. I believe you told me this story. I watched them all live. Ooh, yeah, that's... I find that more impressive, Yoshi. Okay, this is... Ooh, it's actually a kill. Okay. In that case... I want to attack with South here, but he's gonna get like super damage. I also want to attack with Marsha for the experience. Wait. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, you're right. The elevation is lower here. Are you serious? Are you serious? I can't javelin you from this spot, apparently. I think the way that Nilla described it earlier was that elevation counts as like a +1. So I'm actually 2 spaces away from this Raven. So if I attack from here, can I attack from here? Oh. 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 Okay, so what I was worried about is if I attack from here, the Raven's gonna be able to attack me, but because of the elevation thing, he can't attack me. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, I'm glad I tried that. Yeah. I just saw your comment there, Nilla. Is Creaky, Ash, Rob, and Itzia, and Phil. They're all spread out perfectly in sync so I could go from one to the next. Were you not tired, Yoshi, from having to catch all of them? How did you get enough sleep to watch all of them? Okay, you hit me for 6 times 2. Which is fine. I want the experience here. Oh. Wait. I thought that was a crit. I thought that was a crit. Actually, so I've heard you mention Ash quite a few times, Yoshi. Does Ash still stream? If I may ask. And do you know if Ash has their FE4 playthrough anywhere online? Because I would also like to watch their playthrough. Okay. Soren can get the kill, but I think I want to give it to Mordecai here. I did get enough sleep, awesome. Elevation was always hard for me to see, especially in my first playthrough. Ash does. They're currently playing FE8 now. Tellius is next on their list. Ooh. Actually, does Ash go by another name? I'm assuming Ash is like is their name, right? But do you know what their Twitch channel is called? Because I've been watching another person play FE8 as well. I believe her Twitch handle is an entitled folder. Is that Ash? I mostly lurk in her stream, but I have a feeling that this is. I have a feeling it's the same person. Maybe. Also, my Ike is really high level. I should maybe promote him. Ash's channel is an entitled folder. Okay, so is who I was thinking of. They will not be someone you will watch them probably live, for they stream at your midnight to your 3 AM, so far too late for you. Ah, I see. I think sometimes though I see Ash streaming at a reasonable hour for myself. Let's give the kill to Mordecai here, because he deserves it. That's good to know. Maybe I'll check if her VODs are anywhere. I'd love to watch her Thracia playthrough. I would love to watch her Thracia playthrough. Okay, I see a spot where I can put Leaf. Let's put Leaf here, and let's actually put Ike here. Get a head start on that that Raven. Let's heal up Titania. Let's heal up Leaf here. They stream Fire Emblem on their Monday and Wednesday, and a variety on Friday. Ash does highlight the VODs, so you'll be able to see their 13-month journey. 13-month, wow. I'm assuming you're counting in Yggdrasil time, right, Yoshi? It sounds about right, because the Thracia game basically takes place in the year 776, And I think it goes a little past 776 because spoilers for anyone who hasn't played, but I believe it goes a little past 776, right? I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that is the case. Okay, great. Let's enter and see what happens. Ooh, more people. Or more Lagoos. Ugh. Not used to fighting on these confined decks, are you, human? Funny. I don't feel confined at all. Without wings, you're nothing but food for crows. Don't get ahead of yourself. Ow. Oh, he doubles me. Well, that was not good. I don't think Leith can retaliate here, unfortunately. I really like her scarf? Question mark? the two little thing that dangles from her neck. It is a scarf, right? It has to be a scarf. Okay, this might be a problem. Ribbons. Ah, okay. It looks kind of like a scarf, but thanks for clarifying that, Vanilla. Okay, Rolf, how do you do? Man, this guy is scary. Okay. And you're right, the elevation thing is very hard to see. No, they started Yggdrasil on the 1st of January 2021 and finished it on the 24th of January 2022. Oh. So I think they started around the time that I started playing Yggdrasil myself, right? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so Leith can't actually do anything here, which is not great. So what do you do here? I feel like I absolutely need to take out this guy this turn. I started Yggdrasil on the 25th of August 2021. Oh, I meant Thracia. Sorry, I thought we were talking about Thracia here. I thought we were talking about Thracia. Unless you're including the time she spent playing Thracia. Okay, I think I can probably do this. Wind hits you for 9. Let's try to do as much damage as we can here. Plunder away. King Nesala has given us his blessings. Nice. I started Thracia on the 18th of December 2021. Yeah, my memory is I could have sworn I started in around January. But close enough. Close enough. Let's grab you with Marsha. Get the heck out of here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like I should probably go here. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, well I need to take out this guy if I can. I need to take out this guy. How do you do, Ike? This is 9 times 2, so I die. See if Rolf can land his hit here. Yes. Go Rolf. Go Rolf. Does this net me a kill? It does. If I hit. If I hit, yes, I kill. But if I don't hit, I die. Let's rescue. This is kind of sketchy because it's actually really sketchy. I'm spending a lot of resources taking this guy down for good reason, right? He's kind of a threat. Actually, you know what? If I heal and I miss, I'm still in a really bad spot. Just heal? No, I don't think I can do that because Seeker here can actually fly behind Ike to attack, say, Marsha and kill, probably. So, what to do? I think the more reliable thing is to get Titania to kill here. I mean, it is 88%, and we're talking about 2 RNs here, right? This is 6. Darn it. I think I have to take it. I think I take it. That's definitely a no. 1, 2, 3. Oh geez. Ash FE4 January 1st to May 31st. FE5 June 7th to January 24th. Myself 21st of August to 13th of November, December 18th to April 24th. Hope that helps you understand the difference in time frames. Yeah, it does. Thank you for that, Yoshi. Okay, what are we doing here? I think I have to take it. Two RN makes this like close to 90% chance. I think like it's somewhere in the 90s for sure. See, I hate that I know that. I hate that I know that. And even though I say it, I'm probably gonna miss. So I feel like I should let Titania kill. Okay, so let's say I heal Ike, he misses. Then what? He still dies. Because on the enemy turn, he probably attacks him twice again and then he dies. It is 113. 136. 48. Wait, actually, 136. 113. She actually has a worse hit rate against the crow here. So I think it has to be Ike here. Okay, we're doing it. We have to do this. Yes. Yes. Ugh, I'm falling. Okay. Let's go. Good job, Ike. Okay, great. 7, 7, 17. Okay, let's heal up Ike here so he doesn't die. Let's move south and Reese into the corner here so that they don't die. Pretty good level up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the crow won't be able to attack Mist here, right? If I'm understanding what I learned this chapter is that he can't actually attack anyone. He can attack Ike from this spot, but he can't attack hover and rotate. Zoom in and out. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, okay, got it. Thanks for that. But I mean, I think what I was trying to say there was I'm trying to apply what you explained to me earlier, and it's weird. It's weird for sure that this is essentially 2 range and not 1 range. But anyways, I think we're in a pretty good spot now. Pretty good spot. We just have to make sure that everyone's safe. Oh, I can't move Leith here, otherwise... Oh shoot, she is in range. She is in range. That's fine. Let's move Jill here. This is kind of confusing. Let's move you here. I think everyone's... Oh crap. Oh no. No. I should have moved you here. Yeah, I should have moved her here. Oh no. Oh shoot. No, I don't think it was great that Leith was here because the Raven can still reach Mist. I think I needed Leith here because then I make the Raven move around her and she would definitely not have she wouldn't have enough range to reach Reese here. Oh shoot. Did I just screw up here? I think I just screwed up, guys. Oh. Are you ready for this, Yoshi? Do you have your rip ready? Because Reese here is about to get ripped. I think elevation is a fun mechanic, but it is just not easy to see on the map. Normally you can scroll over the terrain and the terrain data tells you that it is a forest or a road, and the bonus for most part, but it tells you nothing about elevation. Yeah, I think if it wasn't because Nella explained it, I wouldn't have known about it. Also, hello there, GTD, welcome. We're about to see someone die here. Are you ready for it? Alright, here we go. Oh. No. No. Hello there, Rain Thunder. Hello, hello. God damn it. God freaking damn it. I was so concerned about protecting Mist there that I didn't see the opening to Reese there. Yoshi, I think this is the first time I've seen you mess that up. Yoshi. Rip Mist of the Grail Mercenaries. I tapped the other healer's name but wrote the wrong right ears. This is not my continent. Fair. That is fair. Okay, so I think the right play there was to have Leith over here. Right? If Leith was over here, that Raven would have had to move basically 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles around Leith there. God damn it. I'm pissed. I am pissed. I basically had this chapter beat, and now I don't. Oh, rip. Freaking rip. The right play was here, because the Raven couldn't reach Miss, and he definitely wouldn't have enough movement to reach Reese. Consider it fodder like in Fae? No. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's not how we roll here. That is not how we roll. Mist is indeed not 23 years old. Okay. I think it's good though. We learned something, and we also I think that was definitely just a misplay on my part though. That was a big misplay. That was a big misplay, but sadly we will have to do it again. We will have to do it again. Also, I could try to steal that coin. I don't know if this is worth anything. I mean, it literally says it can be exchanged for exactly 1 gold. So I'll see if I can try steal it. Also, you know what? Let's actually switch out a unit here. Soth was really not helping out this chapter. But if I want to steal it, I think I need to bring him. Disclaimer, I'm not an expert on Tellius. I do not promise complete accuracy. That is fair, Yoshi. We were just teasing you, Yoshi. We were just teasing you. We were just teasing you. Okay, so let's see. Like, Soth really isn't helping this chapter, so I think I'm gonna have him sit out instead. And bring maybe. Oh, Volk might do a bit better. Volk might be a little bit better. I didn't tease. I'll have a written exam for Yoshi that he needs to 100% next week. I'm sure Yoshi will 100% this exam. Okay. Zihar? Safe with me. Okay, let's bring someone who's speedy here. Let's bring Mia. Zihar might be pretty good too. Zihar. Let's bring Zihar instead. He's only level 10 here. Okay, we're changing up a little bit here. If you watch Ash's FE4 playthrough, when you finish the last stream of it, please tell your thoughts on the full VOD. When you say full VOD, do you mean like the very last, my thoughts on on her entire playthrough or just the very last VOD? The very last stream, okay. I will definitely let you know. Okay, Wolf. Who did I had South, right? It's actually... I think this is good. This is good. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Wait, where's my Titania? Oh, there she is. Okay. For some reason, I thought she was over on this side of the map. Okay. Let's speed run through this a little bit. Just a bit. I had Leaf Bait last time. Let's have... Let's have... Ike with the Regal. And... It's kind of annoying that he doesn't transform unless he uses this. An item that allows a Lagoose to remain in animal form. Should I try these? I feel like it only has 2 uses, so I feel like I don't want to waste it. The way I understand this is that if I use it, it'll fill up his bar. And if his bar is like almost empty, you can also use it again to refill it. Well, anyways, let's not do anything. Oh, no, don't do that. I guess this is like the first chapter where they teach you about the elevation thing, right? Because I don't remember any previous chapter having any sort of fancy height differences in the map. At least I don't think so. Oh shoot! Ah, damn it! I was gonna have him try to attack Zihar here, but I screwed up. Let's stay safe. No, please heart it for the final chapter and never use it. I mean, I'll use it for like a chapter that is harder than this one. This one wasn't hard. I kind of just screwed up. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Yoshi. I will let you know. It's probably going to take me quite a long time to get through everything. It's great that Letha is strong against the flying Lagooses. Okay, interesting. So I can technically protect my healers by putting them here, and then having someone on either side because they can't attack from here. You know, it's kind of odd. They should be able to attack from the sides. It is kind of odd. Kind of odd. Okay, I need a crit to kill. Let's hit you for, what is this, 12? Let's do that. Ooh, dead. Dead. Wait, no. I thought that was a crit. I thought that was a crit. No rush, but it was a memorable journey. I actually did not attend most of it, sadly, but it is still one of the playthroughs I remember most fondly. Now you're making me very curious why that is. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. Let's see if we can't get some experience off this guy first. Where's that Laguz of the coin? Oh wait, I don't have a thief this attempt. How's if you don't mind me asking, how's Picaro's FE4 stream going? I haven't been able to watch his stream lately, but I usually just lurk in Picaro's stream. But the last I remember, I think he was still in chapter 6. Picaro's hilarious. Yeah, I sometimes pay attention to what you guys are typing in chat, and it does seem like he is a very funny guy. Let's take him out, which we will do. Good job, Leith. Food for Leith, right? Yeah, let's go. Okay, so we can protect Reese here by putting him here and having someone block him off on both sides here. He just finished chapter 7 arena last stream. Oh wow. Okay, I'm kind of behind on his streams then, because the last I remember seeing I think he was just at the how do you say it? The two brothers. You have to pick one to recruit, Johan and Johalvia, or Johalvilier. But I haven't been able to attend his streams lately, unfortunately. Johalva, yes. Okay, how do we do this? I think we took this. It's 81, quote unquote 81. Good job, Zihark. Good job, Zihark. He's doing well. He spent about 2 hours trying to recruit both. Oh, I missed that. I missed that. I'm assuming one of you guys told him eventually that you can't recruit both. Okay. Okay, I actually need to stand here to protect Soth. I think the better thing to do is to go here. I think I still want them to attack Mordecai though. Oh, I don't know if it helps him transform or not. Let's see. 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I want to put Mordecai here, maybe? Actually, no. Let's put Mordecai here. Shoot. I actually want Mordecai where Reese is, if possible. Darn it. What if I rescue? Do that. Have you here. Heal you like this. And then I can block off Miss from behind so that none of the Leguzes can can hit her. He found it on his own. That's funny though. 2 hours and disappointment. Which brother did he end up picking? Okay, Ike is good. Just want to make sure he has the Regal sword equipped. That's good. Actually, this might be trouble. Okay, maybe not. Yohalva. Okay, so that's the infantry one, right? Because I remember Johan was the cavalier one. Ow. Oh, what the? What? Does that count? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, jeez. Is that counter? Or what is that? I remember Titania also had something similar, I think. That could have been bad. Okay, let's skip this. Here comes the racist. Here comes the racist. Okay, yeah, that could have been bad. Could have been bad. You can't take, it's fine. Let's actually get Leaf to take out one of these guys if possible. This is perfect. Exactly 15. More food for Leaf. Okay, so I had mentioned this earlier in the stream, but for some reason, because of Faye, I kept thinking that Leaf is a Cavalier unit in this game. So I was like, how come she doesn't get to keep moving after she attacked? But in this game, they're not actually Cavaliers like in Faye. So I think that's why she doesn't have Canto. But Titania does have Canto. I'm curious if Flyers have Canto like these guys. We'll have to find out later, I think. Like I said, I think we need to recruit a Raven unit before we can find out if they can Canto or not. But based on these guys' movement, it doesn't look like they do. Lee doesn't have Canto and Faye either. No, but she has the Cav movement. Right? That's why I keep thinking she's a horse. But she's a cat. She's a cat, not a horse. Killing Edge. Yeah, in Faye she's a Cav beast, right? A beast Cav? Wind for 9? It's 9. Let's do that. You don't have her in Heroes, so I do not know. Well, I have her, and she is a Cav beast. She is a Cav beast unit. Let's heal up Zehark before we send him to his potential doom. $88, $88. Let's do this. Yeah, she actually we actually have 2 Leiths in Fae. Her OG and also her New Year's alt. New Year's alt. Can I? Okay, Rolf can't get close enough. Ike definitely doesn't do it. But I think we can still go for this. A lucky crit would really hurt this guy. No crit. No crit. Okay. Let's drop Reese there. And we can fly over here. I don't struggle yet, luckily. I certainly don't remember all the alts. Okay, here's a very quick test for you, JTD. Name all of the Celica alts that we have in Fae. I don't think I know the answer to it, but I'm testing you anyways. Go JTD, go. Name all the Celica alts. Can you name them all? Celica, Fallen Ascendant, Legendary. Okay. Duel with Alm. Resplendent. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat, JTD. You're better than this. You don't need to cheat. Okay. I'm done already? Well, you missed one. Brave Celica. You missed one. At least one. There might be more, but you missed Brave. Fail. JTD. F. I give you an F. Okay, let's leave it as is. He can still attack Zehark, but that's okay. He can't attack my squishies is the main thing. Weird because that's not the one I forgot that existed. JTD, they do get a few, and I am grateful for my orbs. And also the fact that every single Yugdro special variant has been in character. Yeah, no, that's great. I think Bridget was probably the sketchiest one, as in you're not sure exactly if they will do her right or wrong, but I think they did her pretty well. There are no swimsuits and there is no Santa costume. There's no bunny suits. It is wonderful. It is beautiful. Okay, let's end turn here. Oh. So the AI also knows how to take advantage of that spot. Interesting. Are you excited for Bunny Uller? I'm curious if they're gonna do more, I'm sure they will, but I kind of want to see more, I want to see more of the Crusaders come into Fae. Either as mythics or just be in the perma pool. give me a second, Crusader. I think Yoshi wants Heim, right? I think. Bloggy. Oh, right. Bloggy. Right. Okay. So Jill wants to talk to Ike, or she will talk to Ike, which means that I think we can finish off this guy. Let's hit him for win for some experience here. This does 9. Unless I adept. Actually, let's see if I can even... If I can't give the kill to you here. I cannot. I cannot. That's fine. Some EXP. Good job. Good job. Okay, so this is kind of funny. He's trapped again. So apparently, ravens are not allowed to fly over Pegasuses. Or Pegasi. I think Pegasi is the plural for Pegasus, right? Actually, I did look this up. Pegasi is the plural, but I think Pegasuses is also valid, but it doesn't sound as nice as Pegasi. Pegasi is the plural. I saw that Pegasus is also a valid plural form of Pegasus. Okay, let's actually... Okay, that's fine. Fine. Let's finish him off with Mordecai here. Who do you guys want for the CYL GHB? I don't know. I'm not very picky. Can be anyone. Oh. I got another one. I got another one. Okay, maybe we can test it out. I want to move Leith out of the way because I feel like she might actually attack the Lagoose. I forgot who's gonna be this year's CYL winners, but you haven't encountered him yet. I want a guy from Tellus, but you haven't encountered. Oh, okay, sorry. Adult Tiki, female Byleth, Crom, and Self. Right. Okay, let's skip this. We are lollygagging here, and Jill does not like that. She does not like that. I feel like, if anything, they're probably gonna do the same thing with like what they did with Marianne. They're gonna turn Byleth into a dancer. Because we already have the time skip Byleth. We also have the pre-time skip Byleth. So dancer is another option. Okay, let's bait with Zhark. And let's set up maybe a kill. I'm a little curious to see if maybe Jill will stay with us after this chapter. It's really odd that sure, she's on the Dane army, but because of her hatred for Lagoose, she defects. She temporarily calls a truce in order to to help us fight off the Lagoos. I think there were some Lagoos that spawned from behind us again, so this might be kind of bad. Or from the sides. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. I think Salif will be a tome wielder. Blue, most likely. Maybe green, maybe colorless. Yeah, I think Yoshi probably knows best what what Salif could potentially be. I want to melee Crom with self-dancing smite, then I'm happy. I think for CYL GHB they need a semi-popular character, so I actually have feeling Geralt from Three Houses. Interesting pick. Interesting pick. Okay, so we need Mist in that spot again. If we are to protect Mist, we need her in that spot. Okay, let's actually move her there first. Oh, I need both of them here. Let's have you here. Let's have Rolf here. Mist here. And then Titania here. This does 9 damage. Soren could use the XP. I don't know if we should level up Jill, because she might leave us next chapter. If she does, then that sucks. Alright, XP for Marcia. As expected, EXP. Oh shoot. Damn it. I clicked too fast there. I was supposed to heal Zihark. If they do not give Salif a tome like his mother, they most likely will make him the sword user of the group and call it Legacy Silver Sword or something like that. But I do think the tome is more likely. That is interesting. Maybe they'll make him wield the actually he can't wield the Naga tome, right? Because he doesn't have Naga blood. Okay. This is a very interesting chapter, now that I think about it. Or the more I think about it, this is a very interesting chapter. Because I think they are trying to teach you about the elevation thing here, right? Normally, I would not put any units here because, like, yeah, they can... To me, this looks like they can attack you from this spot, but they can't. So, good chapter, good chapter. That's fine. Let's move Soren out of the way. Let's actually leave you there. Does anyone have a... I don't think anyone has a lance, right? If you look at the CL4 units, Dimitri, Edelgard, and Claude, their perf weapons are named after their routes. And the Arcanea Regalias, so the Silver Snow route and the Mercurius are still not used. That's why I believe female Bile ends up with the Snow Mercurius. Interesting. Interesting theory. We'll see if it is the case or not. Let's actually do this. I want more experience for Z-Hark. Okay, he is going for Z-Hark here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, right. I should check his skills. I forgot about that. Or I forgot I wanted to do that. Heroes does at times stray into the fandom, especially the older fandom for Japan. Biraku and his art and some of his dialogue has subtle references to a ROM hack of FE3, which made him a popular character in the community, which also makes me think about Selph's potential options. Yes, Biraku is violent. Biraku is violent. This guy is very fast, but not fast enough to double. Okay, we definitely don't want to get our healers killed. So let's put Z-Hark here. Oh, he has Adept. I see. He has Adept. I thought it was counter. The fact all 4 of the winners are usually red in heroes means someone is ending up in their usual color. Yeah, I can also confirm that violin is Biraku. Biraku, or I think it sounds like brick. Biraku. Okay. She is definitely not strong enough to... She's definitely not strong enough. Oh shoot. It's kind of bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I need you guys to move. Shoot. Actually, let's check if maybe he can kill... I don't think he can. 22 attack to my 17 defense. He does 5 times 2. Okay, I think he's fine. I think he's fine. Let's have IQ though. He can attack, and he... Only one of them can attack here. Okay, I hope I didn't mess up here. I really hope I didn't mess up here. Oh, Marcia might be in trouble too. Because I think they double her. Shoot. Very, very sloppy playing today. Very, very sloppy. Please? Oh. Eh? Oh, I thought she was dead. Good job. Good job, Marcia. Ugh. Okay, skip this. Skip. Okay, I do remember this guy's kinda scary. Tiki, Ballad, Self have the most options though. I think Crom is most likely to be red, as Tiki can have a Dragonstone of any color, Ballad can wield any weapon in 3 houses and could actually be colorless as a staff unit, as Ballad does learn Faith quite easily, and Self can wield a lance, but I think the Tome is more likely. So red Crom, blue Tiki, green Self, colorless Ballad is my current guess. You'll know more at the event this month. Actually, you know what? I think we're actually going to be getting a Fae channel on Sunday. I think we're getting a Fae channel on Sunday. So Sunday for me, but I think it's going to be Monday for you, Yoshi. So I think we will actually find out much sooner about really early this year? No, it's not early. Last year, August 1st, we also got a Fae channel. We got a Fae channel August 1st last year. And Sunday is July 31st. So it's probably it's this weekend or Monday. For me, Sunday or Monday. Which means Monday or Sunday for Monday or Tuesday for you. We have data in mind that makes it really clear that we get the next update, and the Fae channel needs to be before that. Yeah. Second banner. No. Okay. So I think it's I think you're right. It is the second banner of August, but they need to tease it, right? They need to do a Fae channel to tease the CYL units. I need a crit. She actually has terrible accuracy against this dude. Okay, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. I'm in a bit of a pickle. $82 for 10. This is already my highest hit rate weapon, so let's do this first. Okay, great. Stand here. I think I need to open up the spot so that Soren can hit him. But even then, Marcia's in trouble. Okay, one at a time. One at a time. Let's deal with this guy first. Nice one, GTD. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. trouble. We are in big doo-doo here. We are in big doo-doo. Oh shoot. Oh, it's not good. If I miss this as well, I think I might actually be screwed. Elwind. This is not 14. This is 13. I can finish you off. I need this hit to land. I need it to land. Oh, let's go. Of course Soren is the reliable one. Okay. Wow, his hit rate is kind of poo-poo. So is your hit rate. Good luck, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, no problem. No problem. I think I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Ooh, nice. Nice. I don't think you can miss if you land a crit, right? I think the way the math works out is you check the accuracy first and then you check a crit. But I always get the feeling that that even though you get the crit animation, you could end up missing, which is kind of hilarious if that can happen. Okay, I can hide you here. I can hide you there. Okay, let's hide Marcia here. Let's heal up. Yoda's magic. 12, 6. Let's heal up Ike. I think I got a crit in Thracia, but it missed. Did it? I don't know if that can happen. I don't remember if that can happen, Scott. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Yeah, the hit rates are so deceptive in this game. Or not this game, but this chapter. It's so deceptive. I'm actually okay with you hitting Leith here for some experience, so I think we're okay. Oh, shoot. Oh. 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 Right. 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 Damn it. Damn it. Yes, rip indeed. God damn it. These guys are all so incredibly fast that anyone they attack, they basically double. Actually, I don't know if I had an out there. I don't think I did. I think maybe if I had moved Ike over here, he might have been okay. I don't remember who moved where, but I think that Laguz is over here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he would have reached Rolf no matter what. If I rescued him, I think Ike probably would have died. Darn it. Oh, I could have maybe put Leith over here, and then Ike over here. But then that opens up a spot for Soren. He wouldn't get double. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna take a very quick break, and then we'll give this chapter one more try for today. We're only at the 2.5 hour mark, so I feel like I can probably give this one more attempt here for today. But yeah, rip Rolf. That is unfortunate. Chapter 12 is like way too early to be losing units, so I'd rather not lose anyone. Okay, I'm gonna take a very quick break. I'm just gonna refill on water and maybe use the washroom really quick. But I'll be back in about 5 minutes. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, you're back. Okay, I am back. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, well, when I was downstairs refilling on water, my grandmother wanted to switch to TV channel and she didn't know how to, so she usually asks either myself or my my brother to change the channel for her, but my brother's actually at work today, so no, nothing bad happened. Oh, sorry, you meant in game, yes. Rolf got turned into bird food, unfortunately. But yeah, we are gonna give this chapter one more attempt here. It's not a bad chapter, but I'm definitely not keeping all my squishies safe here. So we'll give this one more try, and then hopefully we can end on a high note today, because I'd hate to do this chapter over 2 days. So let's jump into it. Okay, one thing that's really annoying about this is that Leith tends to turn back into her Bayark form around the time that the final set of ravens come at us, so she kind of becomes useless towards the end, which is absolutely annoying. I don't know if there's any way I can speed it up. I don't think there is, because I'm basically at the mercy of these guys here. Let's go... Let's actually have you stand like in the middle. Let's I want you to fight Zhark. The thing about Mordecai is that he's slowly going to transform himself, but he transforms a little faster people attack him, I believe. Because I think when he gets hit, his bar fills up a bit faster. But I also want to take these guys out kind of like as soon as possible, so... Let's, what do we do here? Let's put you here. Let's have you go here. I don't want you near combat. Marsha's really here just to throw some javelins at people and gain experience, so we'll leave her somewhere safe. And then... oh, sorry, I missed some messages. Durrigan randomizers, this chapter is a very hard team check. I'm not sure what that means, Nilla. Not sure what that means. I wish you all the luck, but I will be leaving for now. Thank you for streaming. I wish you all a great rest of your day. Okay, alright, thank you for stopping by, Yoshi. I also hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm sure I'll probably see you at Thracia stream. Let's move here. Yeah, I want... Okay, you do have the Killing Edge equipped. Okay. Don't do that. Their bars filled up at the same rate, but just have different starting rates. Okay, so you're telling me that him getting hit doesn't actually fill up his bar any faster? Is that what you're telling me? It's just... I feel like I should probably do this at the end of every turn, just to make sure that no one's gonna die. It's going for Ike. You know, he's supposed to have a 20-something% chance to crit. So, crit. Crit. Okay, I don't know if I need that level of detail. I'll read it anyways. Hopefully it's nothing too spoilery. In human form, this increases by 4 each turn naturally, and engaging combat adds 2 to the gauge. In animal form, it decreases by 3. Okay, I'll stop there. I think. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'll just finish reading. It decreases by 3 each turn naturally, and engaging combat reduces it by 1. Different Lagoose characters start out with different values of this gauge. I see. Okay. Thank you for that information, as always, Nilla. I think if I was a little more patient, I'd track this stuff myself to figure it out, but I kind of just assume stuff works the way it does for some of the stuff. Or just use the in-game glossary. It's true. We do have a glossary. Actually, yeah, let's take a look at it. We're currently on chapter 12, right? Let's not read that. Transformations. Let me explain transformation. Units belong to one of two tribes. The Bayark and the Lagoose. Under normal circumstances, they look alike, but the Lagoose change themselves to fight. This is called transformation. The transformation gauge shows the power built up for transformation into beast form. The transformation gauge increases by 4 after every turn, and increases by 2 more when the Lagoose are attacked. When the gauge reaches 20, the Lagoose transforms. Transformed units are very powerful. But their altered state is temporary. After they've changed, the gauge drops by 3 after every turn, and it falls another 1 if they fight. The gauge will eventually drop down to 0. And the process will repeat itself. Take advantage of the Lagoose's special ability to gain an edge in battle. That's it for the transformation tutorial. Okay. Don't blindly go after enemies just because you've transformed. Be sure to pay attention to the transformation gauge as you fight. Ooh, okay. Okay, so that's basically what you've described there, right? Nilla? Okay. I apologize if I thought it was spoilery, but if it's already in the glossary, then that is most certainly okay with me. But yeah, thanks for that. Thank you for that. Okay. Okay, we're in a bit of a pickle again. Funny how often that happens. I need to take out this guy. Pretty badly too. Okay. Yeah, we're not in a good spot here. Does 11. Oh, that was huge. Oh, that was huge. What was that crit rate? I didn't see it. I think it was like single digit crit rate there. But somehow he got it. Somehow he got it. Okay, let's put you... Shoot. I want to see their range here, but I can't. Okay, this guy, I don't think he reaches anyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he doesn't reach anyone. If I put you here, this might be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put you here. Okay, great. Heal up Ike. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attack here. I could put Z-Heart here. That means I need to put you here. Mist, I need you to get out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attack here. Ooh. I think I'll put you here. Okay, I think this is okay. I think. Okay, let's see what happens here. If they had Canto, this is like super cancerous map. So I should be lucky, fortunate that they don't. Good dodge. Oh, this guy's actually slow. This guy is super slow. Okay, skip. Okay, now this is annoying. This is actually really annoying. Oh, that is stupidly annoying. Oh, 12, 16, so you do double. Oh, this is really annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is really, really annoying. Hit me for 11. Right? 11. Okay, this is kind of bad. Kind of bad. They actually kind of outmaneuvered me here. I'd have to put you like here. Okay, this guy dies easily, so I don't... Actually, let's see if Marcia can get the kill here. Okay, I think she can. I mean, if she hits, she can. Oh, Marcia. Don't double. Man, this map is like low-key tricky because it's so hard to tell what's safe and what's not safe. So hard to tell. This is 14, fairly reliable. Oh shoot. 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 Wow. Look at Titania go. Okay, so I can kind of keep my units safe like this. Although they might gang up on Ike here. He is fully healed, so he should be okay. Do I do this? He gets me for 11. I think it's better for me to not attack here. 16 speed, 15 speed. I should not do this, because I will die. Okay, I think I'm okay. I definitely need to move Rolf out of the way. Oh my goodness. Like I said, this is very deceptive. Very, very deceptive. I think everyone is safe now. Mist is safe. Zehark's fine. These two are also fine. Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay, this is fine. They don't double him, so he should be fine. Right? They don't double you? Okay, good. Good. Yes. Give me that luck. I need all the luck I can get. Let's have Mist heal Leith. And I'll get Reese to heal Zehark here. Because his magic is higher, so he heals more. See, Soth would have been a really bad unit to have here, because he doesn't contribute. At least Zehark doesn't get doubled, and he's been doing great at taking out these abuses for us. How does Soth not contribute? He gets doubled by everything, and I think he probably dies, right, if he gets hit by any of these guys. And I mean, I don't need to steal the Lagoo Stone. I get it after I kill him. So I think he doesn't contribute in that sense. Level him a bit before deploying him. Yeah, I already did give him some bonus experience. I originally thought about bringing him in the chapter because I could always get him to attack these guys for some experience, but it doesn't work if he just dies to anything he touches. This is 10. I get doubled. I also get doubled. Okay, this is fine. Rolf is one of her few archers, so I definitely want to level him up. Okay. He didn't ruffle us this time, GTD. Not this time. Okay. Good. 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 Actually, does she have a Lagoo Stone? She doesn't. Let's actually give Leith the Lagoo Stone. Oh, we can't use it. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. I just made it harder for Jill to talk to me here. That's actually great. It's actually great. Let's go over here, where it's a little bit safer. think that's good. Bird food? Oh my goodness. We are the ones who are gonna become bird food. Okay. $15, we do not double. Let's do this for the experience. Okay, pretty good hit rate. Don't mind getting doubled. Wait, I missed a 90%? That was ridiculous. How did I miss a 90% there? Okay, you're not good at fighting these guys, so let's not put you there. Letha is gonna turn back into a Bayork in a bit here. It's actually these two. I probably need to get Rolf out of there soon. I'm gonna get you out of here because you can't fight these guys. Reese also kind of needs to get out of here. Kind of want them to attack me here. I think this is okay. Maybe? Oh, he's going for Titania. Interesting. Thought for sure he would have had a better combat against Ike or Zehark. Okay, that was annoying. That was annoying. Wow, he actually hits him for 20. I just want some experience for Rolf here before I take him out. Strength and defense. That speed would have been nicer. Let's check that he's not going to turn back into a Lagoose. And take him out. I can't believe he missed a 90% earlier. The very first combat he was in, I think he missed. Okay, Rolf is safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Jill probably doesn't want to fight here. She needs a iron lance, not a silver lance. Let's go here. Leith is not in a good spot. 18 speed to my 15, so you don't double me. Let's get out of here. Let's have Zeehark. Okay, I think we're in a much better spot here. I think. No one's hurt. Might as well. Might as well. I don't get doubled. I don't think I get doubled here. 15 to 18. Actually, it's 16, right? Because it's -2. So it definitely shouldn't double here. Okay, let's make sure that we didn't mess up here. So none of our squishies can get hurt. They can attack Mordecai all they want, but he is pretty tanky. Titania should be okay. Zeehark should be okay, he doesn't get doubled. And he only gets attacked by one of them. So, pray. Oh, another one? Another one. Okay, okay. Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like that. Crit. Crit, crit, crit. Maybe I was asking for too much there. She already did crit 2 times this chapter. Alright. So absolutely we need to kill this guy. Absolutely need to kill that guy. What was the hit rate there? 60%. Okay, that's fine. That was fine. I think I kill... I kill, right? I do kill if I hit. If I hit, I kill. I'll take it. 80%, I'll take it. Oh. 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 $11. 11 times 2. Oh no, not times 2. It's only 3 difference there. 14. Shoot. Alright. Help her out here. please. Okay, great. Great. Stay there. We need to heal. Okay. I think we're still okay. Maybe. Waiting patiently for the dragon flower increase. It'll be soon. Soon. Soon enough. Okay, I think this is okay. He might go for Ike here instead of Zhark, which I think is okay. Okay, he did go for Ike. I think he doubles me, but I should be okay. Bold move. Going for the big cat. Man, Mordecai is really good. He kind of almost screwed me over there back turn or two ago, but he's still really good. Okay. This guy has 9 HP. Let's hit him. I really want to give the kill to Marcia here if I can do it. Kind of depends if she wants it or not. Does she want the kill? 75. Don't get doubled. %. 50%. I think I'd rather go for the Iron Lance here. I don't get doubled, so it's okay, even if I miss here. Nice, good job, Marcia. She's definitely someone I want to have fairly leveled up. Flyer is very, very invaluable. Oh, wait, what? Was this a red coin? Okay, I think that was actually a red coin because there was another what are these guys called? There's another Raven earlier who had a coin, and I was fairly certain that I couldn't get it anymore because I couldn't steal it. Do you want a minor spoiler about the coins? I think I will maybe pass on that. You say minor, but minor. I'm not sure if I want to know or not. Is it in the guide? Is it in the guide here? Fog of War. How minor are we talking about here, Nilla? How minor? Hits me for 6 times 2. I think I'll take it actually. Galleon. Stealing is wrong. I must punish you if others will not. Oh, damn it. Ooh, what? Why? Why? What happened there? There was like a very bright red flash there when I attacked him. Not sure what it meant. Ooh, that was actually great that I landed the hit there. I feel it's safe as it doesn't involve this game. Okay. Well, I trust Ebby's judgment, so if that's if Ebby says it's safe, then yeah, go for it. Roll for already moved. Coins are for Radiant Dawn, not Path of Radiance. Oh, interesting. That's actually interesting that they thought that far ahead. I'm surprised they thought that far ahead. Okay. If I can kill him, then great. If not, this is gonna be sketchy again. Don't double. I think I can fully block off this area if I put Leith here. And let's say I put you here. Should I try to go for this? That guy hit me for, what was that, 10 times 2? Right? Let's double check. Yeah, 10 times 2. So if I use a vulnerary, I'll be good. Okay, let's actually do this first. I want to see if Zihar can whittle him down / kill him here. I think a crit would do it. Okay, or not. I think it's something about transferring data, but I'm not sure what it is about. The coins are items that are used at some point in Radiant Dawn and are transferred during save data transfer. This game has a support log that you can look at, but you can only view it in Radiant Dawn when you transfer your save. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I can fully heal Ike. Okay, it was magic plus 10, so 16. Okay, that's more than enough. Yeah, so I'm surprised that the game thought this far ahead. Like they clearly had Radiant Dawn already planned when they made this game, right? If they already had the coins in the game. If that makes any sense. Let's have you go here. And let's have you go here. So, who's in danger here? Or who can be attacked? Mordecai, Zehark, Ike. It's so hard to tell. I think Jill's fine. Reese is fine. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, of course there are more. Okay, it's going for Ike. Okay, you know what I just realized? I do have a flyer. I actually have 2 flyers on the team now. And neither of them can Kanto. So I think Kanto is strictly a... It is strictly a cav thing. Let's give the kill to Zehark here if we can. Cause I'm pretty sure I tried to attack with Marsha and Jill before, and neither of them had Kanto. Kanto in the skill menu, I think, is in the skill menu. Oh, is it? I don't think so, Yella. I don't think so. I wonder if it's in the guide. Night. Well, the thing is I can't scroll over to the night. Maybe it's Radiant Dawn that lists it in the skill menu. Okay. Okay, well I think it clears it up at the very least. At the very least, I think we know now that Kanto is cav only. Let's heal Ike again. Okay, I think we've done it, or we're close to beating this chapter now. I just want you to go as far away as possible. And you also as far away as possible. Oh shoot, you can still reach me. Damn it. Let's have Leith here then. Zehark, Ike. Let's have Mist come heal up Mordecai. And I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Can't attack him because he's actually 1 elevation lower than me. Okay, I think we're good. Unless there's more enemies that spawn here. It is kind of annoying though that they can't fight back in their human form or their bear form. It's kind of annoying. Okay, some more experience from Marsha. It's a balance thing, I suppose. They are really strong in their Lagoose form. They are very strong in their Lagoose form. Yeah, I suppose. You get doubled for 8 times 2. But some experience would be nice. 8 times 2. 8 times 2. Not 8 times 2. Times 2. 6 times 2. I swear, that looks like a crit animation to me. Wait, what? Oh, I have that Bayork item. I have that Bayork item. Or not that Bayork item. I have that item that reduces the damage Laguzes do to me by half. That's why I didn't take as much damage there. Right. So instead of taking 6 times 2, I only took what was that? 3 times 2? Pretty good. Pretty good. I can even heal you back up. Okay, let's see if Rolf can finish things off for us here with his iron bow. Awesome. Good job, Rolf. Good job. Strength. That's good. It's not a blank. It's not a blank. Oh, we got another coin. Is everyone all right? I'll check on injuries. Those crows make fierce opponents. Nazir, how's the ship? Completely immobilized. We can't shake free of this wreath. I feel useless just waiting around here. There has to be something I can do to help. Thanks guys. Hey, Ike, where are you going? Should you be leaving the ship? Nothing's getting done sitting around here. I just want to go ashore and see what I can see. What? Hold on, Ike. You can't... That's... Ah, Ike! Behind you! You there. What are you doing? Huh? This could be trouble. This is Galdoan territory. Outsiders are not permitted. No, wait. You don't understand. Our ship has run aground. There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here. Then, return to your ship. What happens to Bear is none of our affair. That's ridiculous. You're complete... You have been warned. You will not be warned a second time. Oh, whoa. Hey! Cease this at once. What do you think you are doing? That looks like, shoot, what's his name? He's in Fae already. He has a Halloween alt. He has even Pulse Tie, I believe. It's funny, I remember his father, but I don't remember his name. Kurth Naga, right. My Lord Prince. Man of the Beork, my countrymen were discourteous. I ask that you forgive them. Who are you? I am Kurth Naga, Prince of Galdoa. The Prince? Now we're getting somewhere. Thanks to some Kilvis pirates, our ships run aground. Can you lend us any help? What is it? You can't help us, can you? I'm not used to being addressed in such a direct manner. I was taken off guard. My apologies. No, I didn't. If anyone should apologize here, it's me. My father had a great deal to say about my lack of etiquette. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Please, pay it no mind. I am more concerned with the misfortune your journey has met. Of late, the ravens have grown ever more barbarous, and this cannot stand. My father will lodge a formal protest with Kilvis, I assure you. In the meantime, we shall help you with your ship. Gareth, direct the others to push their ship free. Okay, so this is a character I haven't met yet. Or I haven't been acquainted yet. In Fae. Gareth. At once. Holy cow. Dragons! They're all dragons! They're huge and so strong. It's incredible. It's overwhelming. Yeah, it is. Galdor is the land of the dragons. More than any other Laguz tribe, they are known for their longevity. I've heard tales of Galdoans still living who flew the skies when the goddess herself still walked the land. How is it you know so much about Galdoa? Everything I learned comes from books. Galdoa itself no longer has any contacts with the outside world. Seeing them now, it's like a dream. So this is good fortune. Is that what you're saying? She's saying we got lucky. For once, your recklessness actually got us out of trouble. What's that supposed to mean? We have moved your ship safely, and without harm to you or your vessel. My subjects tell me your ship was indeed lodged itself against the reef. However, there was no structural damage to your ship. You need not interrupt your journey. That's good news. Thank you. Is there anything else you require? If you need food or fresh water, we can replenish your supplies. That would be most appreciated. We are beginning to run low on water. As for food, any fruit, meat, fish, anything fresh would be wonderful. It shall be done. Gareth, will you see to it? Yes, at once. I know that Galdoa does not engage in trade with other nations, but will you accept gold in payment? Do not worry about payment. But you've done so much for us when you could have left us to die out there. We must repay you somehow. Sweet courtesy is ever the herald of hospitality. Will this suffice to explain my actions? Hospitality? Isn't that for guests? As you know, Galdor prefers isolation. We rarely see foreigners, especially Beork, and even more rarely do we treat them with them. Chance has brought us together, and I am grateful for this opportunity. In fact, I wish we could feast a while and converse. However, my father would never allow it. His father... Shoot. He's also in Fae, isn't he? He's like the bald guy. Deginsia. Right. Deginsia. You can't expect us to accept so generous a gift. But I do. I insist that you consider it a personal gift from Galdoa's prince. However, I have made you uncomfortable. So if you feel you must decline. No, of course not. We will be happy to accept your gift. We appreciate it. I'm so pleased you understand. Ike, Captain Nazir wants to depart as soon as possible. Understood. Well then, I beg your leave. Prince Kurtnaga, I won't forget your kindness. Thank you. It was my pleasure. Take care. How fortunate. Farewell, Beork. May your journey be safe. I don't think he actually asked what our name was. I don't think. My Lord Ike, is something amiss? First, those ravens attacked us, and then a band of Galdoan dragons rescues us. I can't understand how they are all considered Laguz. Is that strange? No, I see what you're saying. Just as there Just as there are both good and evil Berk, there must be good and evil Lagoos as well. But they are so distinct in appearance, it is tempting to assume each race is, as a whole, intrinsically good or evil. Aye, that is it. The beast tribes of Gallia and the dragons of Galdoa seem so honorable. And then the birds of Kilvis and the phoenix seem so cruel. It seems so easy to reduce them all to good or evil. I'm sure it can't be as simple as that. Look at us Berk. Danes are evil, and Crimean are not. It's as simple as that. Well, wait. There were those prejudiced fools we met in the port. They weren't all that honorable. Maybe you're right. Much of what seems good and evil is simply a matter of perspective, Ike. Many conditions affect our judgment. Drawing a definitive line is nigh impossible. Nazir, where have you been? You vanished without a trace. I'm uncomfortable around dragons. Is it because he is also a dragon? I don't think we've actually seen him transform yet, right? Maybe he's also a dragon? Maybe? I thought it would be better if I stayed below my cabin. My apologies. Now that you mention it, Soren seems to have disappeared as well. Have you seen him? Perhaps he's feeling nauseated. For one unaccustomed to sea travel, it is not uncommon. Right. I think I'll check up on him later. The wind is picking up. I believe I'll go and check on the condition of our sails. Keep yourself warm up here. It's a chill wind that blows in these waters. Princess Delincia, you should be returning to your cabin. What about you, my Lord Ike? I'll stay on the deck a while longer. I have a lot to think about. Would you mind if I stay here with you? I won't be any bother. It's alright with me. Oh, thank you. I can see why people like Alincia. She is a cutie. Ike with the hot takes, indeed. The orange-skinned Walter White. That's one way to see it. Guiding wind. I hate Alincia. Ike, I'm here to report the results from the last battle. Okay, so we did... So now that Jill has helped us deal with the Lagoos, why is she still our ally? Right? Wasn't she pursuing us because she wanted to take us out? That is most interesting. Titania is definitely the MVP. She basically crit and killed like 2 of the ravens back there. I wonder if that's how they determine the MVP status. Whoever gets the most crit in the chapter gets the MVP title. I'm sure it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it'll be explained soon. Okay, got it. Also, I got some bonus EXP. Okay. Okay, I don't think this is spoiler, but what exactly was the bonus EXP condition from that last chapter? If you guys think it's spoiler, then don't tell me, but I think because the chapter is already done, I think it's safe to tell me how I got that bonus experience. Not all chapters have conditions other than turn limits. The last one with the vigilantes. Yeah, chapter, I believe it was 11. Chapter 11, the bonus experience was tied to the vigilantes, from my understanding. Not all chapters have conditions other than turn limits. Maybe I'll look it up later. Surprisingly, you're right. It was to keep vigilantes alive. Yeah, I mean, the chapter was heavily hinting to not harm the vigilantes. So I think I did look it up afterwards, so that was good to know. 11 was keeping all vigilantes alive and clearing under 7 turns. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I think I'll just proceed here. I will proceed here. We suffered no casualties and irreparable harm. Everyone was at their best. That concludes my report. Excuse me. Okay. Should we save the infos for next stream, or should we do them now? What do you guys think? I think maybe I'll save them for tomorrow and end the stream there. Save them, yeah. I feel like if I save them, then at least I'll have them fresh in my memory for tomorrow. But yeah. I think maybe I will save them. Seems like Nilla and Ebby and Rain Thunder are suggesting that I save it for tomorrow. So in that case, I will save it for tomorrow. And I think I'll end things there. Okay, I'll also do the inventory management stuff tomorrow as well. Maybe get everyone's weapon repaired. Not repaired, but if I need to replace it, I'll replace it. But I'll save it for tomorrow. A golden coin used for currency. It can be exchanged for exactly 1 gold. Okay. I'm not sure if has anyone played Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn on emulator? Would I be able to use my save file here for Radiant Dawn? I don't think I'm gonna sell these coins. I think I'll probably just dump it all in storage. If you're not playing on easy mode, probably. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. Can be exchanged for exactly 1 gold. Okay. Well, anyways, I think I'll leave things there then. I'll do the info talks, and I'll also do the inventory management tomorrow. We'll also see if anyone needs any EXP. For example, you, Soth. I did give him 100 EXP earlier. Just to see if maybe his Blossom skill applies. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think he got like... what was it? How many stats are there? I think he got at least 4 or 5 stat ups, which is great. But yeah, we'll look at all that stuff tomorrow. Anyways, I think I will end things there then. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and I that was an interesting chapter to say the least. Again, I think that chapter was very deceptive in where you can hide your units and keep them safe. But we did learn about the elevation stuff, which was very good to know. I'm sure the game will bring that back in future chapters. So it's good that we learned that now. But yeah, I'll stop rambling and end things there. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow for some Fire Emblem Heroes and some Path of Radiance. So I hope to see you guys then. Alright. Yes, have a good day. Have a good day. Alright, yeah. take care, guys, and bye.